What's going on, guys? Welcome back to LOI Fan TV. In today's video, we're going to be having a fan debate ahead of the top of the table Dublin Derby clash on Saturday night at Richmond Park when St. Pat's play host to the champions Shamrock Rovers. I'm thrilled to be joined today by two fans from both sides. Starting off with the home side, Ben, pleasure to have you on. You're the host of the 3 Points podcast. You want to tell us a little bit about it first off and tell us where we can find you as well?
Yeah, so myself and two others, Connor and Oisin, we run a football and podcast. Basically, just from an Irish perspective, we cover the Summer League of Ireland and a lot more the Premier League and the Irish Internationals. The three of us are season ticket holders for the Irish games. You can find us, it's on Instagram at 3 Points podcast _. And then there's a link in the bio to our Spotify and Apple podcast there.
That's highly recommended. And also, Jamie, how are you keeping? You run the LOI Zone page on Instagram. Everyone make sure to go check that out. How are you keeping yourself?
Yeah, cheers, Ross. I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Looking forward to this now. Should be an interesting one. Jumping over to the away side, joined by Adam, who was on the previous fan debate video. And that one went well for you, obviously beating Bohemians that time around. Appreciate you taking the time again, mate.
No problem at all. Yeah, it was a good win the last time against Bows. So didn't get the prediction right with 2-0, but 2-1's close enough, so I'll take that.
That's it. And also, Connor, you've been on the channel before as well. Really appreciate you taking the time. How are you?
Not too bad, yeah. Looking forward to this weekend. It's top of the table clash, so we'll see what happens.
Lovely stuff. As I said, lads, today it's a debate video, so you can feel free to jump in if someone's saying something you kind of disagree with or whatever. Hopefully we have a little bit of that. Wouldn't mind to see it. The question I'm going to pose in today's video, of course, is who's going to win this Dublin Derby at the weekend? Obviously a massive game. We'll start off with the home side. Jamie, you confident ahead of the game?
Yeah, I'm definitely confident. I think this is the best Pat's side in years, to be honest. I think our midfield has been amazing this season. I think there hasn't been a single game where we haven't had most of the possession, bar maybe Rovers, which I think we still sort of dominated the midfield in that game. I think Chris Forrester is playing out of his skin at the moment. So I think, if we can keep playing how we have started the season, there's only going to be one winner. Maybe I'm a bit biased, but sure, It is what it is.
What about you, Ben? Can St. Pat's be the team to break Shamrock Rovers' 31-game unbeaten streak?
Yeah, listen, it's a mammoth task, but as Jamie said, the way we started the season, from my memory, it's the best I've seen Pat since we last won the league back in 2013. It's the best Pat I've seen since then. Chris Forrest as well, like he's playing out of his skin. He's playing like a fella that is too good for the league, and I think he comfortably walks into any side. In the league, I think the only midfielders that have that quality to match him maybe is McCann at Rovers, but bar that, I can't see anyone else that comes close in terms of his quality. You saw even the goals he scored the other week. He can either bang you from distance or go by people and knock it in. The defence, although we switched up to the 5-back recently, which I haven't liked as much as the 4, it's still solid. Lee Desmond has been here years now, made his 200 appearance the other week. So we're solid at the back, solid midfield, and up top, Ronan Coughlin is what we've been missing. Strikers what we've been missing since Christy Fagan got his injury. And Coughlin's been unbelievable. I think he's got 7 out of the goal contributions this season so far, which is phenomenal for him. And we've really missed him. So yeah, I'm confident, which is a good thing as a Pats fan to be confident playing a side that are 31 games unbeaten, and fair play to them for it. But no, I fancy a chance of upsetting them this weekend.
Yeah, Adam, we'll pass that question over to you. Are you confident? And if I offered you a point right now, would you take it?
I wouldn't, because Rovers are only starting to get switched between the gears now. I feel like we started this season in first gear. I know we've been unbeaten and stuff, and the 31 games unbeaten. But I still think we are taking a bit of time to get the team gelling together. I think since the Bows game, it's kind of starting to form a little bit. Having said that, though, I don't think we've beaten Pats since July 2019, I think.
There's 2 draws last year, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. And at the same time, Pat, like, when we played them, they've probably been the most threatening team to play against. In our regard, they've been a bit like that. They've been a bit of a bogey team. The last game, I don't think Rovers really got to they weren't really at the races at all. Pats played really well, got the late goal, but then obviously Rovers equalised. So I'd be disappointed if not to get a win with the way Rovers are kind of playing at the moment. I think we are going through the motions, and like that, Pats are switching their formation as well from a 4 to a 5. So maybe that could work in our favour. You never know. Of like that, Manju is really picking up. Rory Gaffney is picking up again. Joey O'Brien's back, which brings a lot of composure to our team and just to all around. I think when he doesn't play, everyone just is kind of not lose the plot, but he doesn't. He brings a calm and presence. So I'm confident enough going to this game. I think we could come out with a win for the first time since 2019. So I'll take that.
Yeah, and Connor, I'm not sure how much you've seen of St. Pat's this year, but what have you made of them in terms of where they are in the league at the moment? And if I ask you the same question, would you take a point right now?
Would I take a point? Yeah, I take a point, but I think that Rovers have the ability to grind out for 3 points. I have seen Pats play this year. You know, they've got a great squad. That's like, it's a great mix of youth and experience, and it's really starting to show why. You know, like regardless of the team they've established in the off season, they're a very difficult team to break down. Anyway, like we've seen last season, they were the only team that we failed to take 3 points off over 2 games of the season. But even at the start of this year, the first game of the season, they were a very, very good side. Yeah, look, we've taken a while to get into gear. Like Adam said, it's probably not helped that we've got so much strength and depth. We don't know our best 11. But I think, we've seen the character of the Rovers side over the past couple of games. They've got the ability to grind out these results. So I'm confident that we will get 3 points, but it's going to be a very, very tough task.
For sure. Ben, do you think Pats are exceeding expectations so far this season, or are they kind of where you'd expected them to be?
I mean, to be 2 points off Rovers, it probably is a little bit exceeding expectations. But then again, when you look at the squad and the quality we have, when you look at the squad on paper, it should be up there. The likes of Benson, who's got his European pedigree, Forrester, who, as I mentioned, is probably too good for the league, if not the best in the league at the moment. Vitor Garis, who's came in goal, his distribution, I've never seen anything like that in the League of Ireland, his distribution. He's just a calm presence and keeps everyone on their toes at the back. So when you look at the squad on paper, no, I'd say we probably should be up there. But you have to consider Rovers are, as you said, 31 games unbeaten. It's a 94-year record. So yes, probably a little bit exceeding the expectation to be that close to them. But on paper, we should definitely be up challenging.
Jamie, can you see a big difference within the Pats squad this year, scoring that late equaliser late on that Sligo game? There seems to be a real sense of belief amongst the group. Yeah,
definitely. I think Stephen O'Donnell has instilled that in the team, to be fair. Like, ever since he came in, all he's been talking about is, commitment and making the extra yard, running the extra yard, making the extra pass. So I think it's really showing off, his willingness to push these players. And I think, it's shown in the last minute winners and last minute equalisers. Like, I remember against Drogheda, it was a rather even game. I think a couple of years ago, we might have lost that game to Drogheda. But since Stephen O'Donnell's came in, he's keeping improving, hiring the standards. And I think we're a bit of a grittier team maybe this year. Maybe, although we do play nice football, I think we're willing to get the final goal to win a result or draw a game or whatever. So yeah, I think definitely it's a big improvement.
Adam, coming into the campaign, would you have considered Dundalk and Bows as more kind of title contenders than Pats? Have you kind of been surprised by them so far?
Oh, absolutely. I know their squad, like that, as Ben said, it's quality, but going off the results from last season, they weren't playing nowhere near as well. I think Dundalk, like, that was kind of inevitable the way they're going to drop off. But the way the club is run, Bows very surprised they're giving up sloppy goals. But like that, Pats have shown similar character to what we've been showing. Like that, the late goals and Sligo and stuff. But like that, they do have the quality. Like, you could see Chris Forrester there last weekend scoring a peach, which is what he was doing before he left for England. So they definitely have the quality. It's just, can they maintain that over the course of the year like Rovers have over the last year or so as well? That would be the main question I'll be posing to them.
Yeah, can Pats keep consistency? I suppose it's a big question to ask. Connor, a win here will put you 5 points clear of St. Pat's. I know it's early in the season, but kind of how significant would that be, and would anyone be able to catch you, do you think?
It would be a serious statement, that, like, look, although we have had a stuttery start, we are the champions for a reason. It'd be a statement, but again, we've got to remember it's not an 18-game season this year. You know, it's a full fixture card. It's we still got to play them another 2 times after. We still got to play every other team either twice or 3 times after. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. But again, it would be a serious statement of intent. This early in the season, you know, stop start. You know, start of the league, but we are the champions. You know, we can go out and we can, you know, get these results, and you know we're at the top for a reason. So, early doors, yeah, but look, it would be a serious statement of intent.
For sure. Prediction time, lads. We'll come to Ben first, and then Jamie.
I'm gonna say a 2-1 home win for Pats. Chris Forrest is gonna bargain from the midfield. I don't think he can keep a clean sheet against Rovers. I'm going to be honest. It's a very impressive statement if you do manage to keep them quiet up top. And as you said, Ronan Coughlin has been unbelievable for us this season. So I'm going to say he grabs the winner.
I'm going to disagree with what was just said there. I think we will keep a clean sheet. I think we've been probably the best defensive team this year. I think Jaws has been solid. Lee Desmond probably didn't have his best game against Longford, but I think, you know, everyone knows his class. So I can see us winning 1-0, I think. I'm going to go with Chris Forrester free kick to make it a 1-0 win for Pats.
Happy days, yeah. Adam and then Connor. Predictions?
I'm going to go 2-0 Rovers. I think like that, we're going through the gears now. I think Manju and Rory Gaffney have been the best players for Rovers. So I think they'll score the 2 goals and Rovers will win 2-0 comfortably.
I'm going to say 2-1 to Rovers because, you know, in every game so far we have, you know, managed to concede, and it's not a trait that we want to have, but it takes us to concede to kind of get the gears in motion. So I'm going to say 2-1. Plus, you know, Pats, we know how much of a quality side they are, so it's going to be a close encounter regardless.
We'll make sure Pats are the 4th best team in Dublin anyway. That's what we make sure of.
Shell's number 1, as always.
No.
Pat's
Say
never
last time,
relegated.
Ross. What's the last time? What did I say
Sleep and
last time,
joys,
Ross?
Sleep and joys, honestly. Mark my words. Back up in no time. Absolute pleasure, lads. Really appreciate you taking the time today.
No problem at all.
Cheers, Ross. Thanks.
Cheers, Ross.
Nice one. If you enjoyed the video, guys, make sure to drop a like on it down below and make sure to subscribe. Enjoy the games over the weekends, guys. Catch you in a bit.